Howdy folks, Big Anklevich here. It is the 14th day of the November Carnivore Challenge here in our awesome autumn. Yeah! And we're heading straight into the daily videos to see how things are going here on Big Anklevich on health. So, how is it going? Well, it's going pretty good. 4 days. I think it's 4 days? I think it's 4 days in a row now that I've managed to keep myself together, to keep myself straight. This morning I got up and I had myself a pound of ground beef. And then a little bit later, I had my other pound of ground beef. And that was my food for the day. That was all that I had, was just ground beef. And you know, it's making a little difference. My weight is inching down a little bit each of these 4 days that I've been good. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm getting somewhere, and hopefully sometime soon I'll be back to Neverland. I'll be back to Wonderland again. I don't know when that'll happen. It's still a little ways off because I really overdid it. But I also got out and I did some walking today, tiny bit of it at work, most of it once I got home. I did my big long walk and I had my weight vest on. And I have a question for y'all. Maybe you can help me. If you know weight vests, if you've ever used one before or something like that. I've got this weight vest and it just came in a box. It didn't have anything really to tell me what to do with it. So I'm not even sure which way is up on this thing. I think that this way, you see how I'm wearing it in this picture, it's got like the big, thick, weighted part up at my shoulder, but that was hurting my shoulders and stuff. I don't know if that's just because, you know, my shoulders get tired if you got 18 pounds sitting on them for an hour and a half, or if it's because I'm wearing it wrong. I also tried wearing it this way. So you can see it's got this elastic part at the top. And I don't know, is that the way it's supposed to be? After wearing it the other way for a long time and then putting the elastic part on top, it felt great. I was like, wow, this doesn't feel nearly as bad. But then, you know, after wearing it that way for an hour, it didn't feel great. So I'm not sure. I think it's just because it's heavy and it's supposed to be worn the way that I showed you in this picture, the first picture. But if you know better, leave a comment and let me know because I am clueless. But yeah, I did my walking and I got, what did I get? 14,000 steps, I think it was. Whatever you see here on the screen is what I got. Yeah, turned out to be a pretty good day. Let's head over and see what Marshal is doing today.
Well, hello everybody. It's Marshal here, I believe, for day number 14 of November. I can't believe we're almost halfway through the month. It's kind of crazy. So, what did I have today? Well, today was supposed to be a fasting day. In fact, the day before was supposed to be a fasting day as well. But yeah, I am failing at doing that. I had some egg bake in the morning, and so the day before I had cleaned out the fridge at work and I wasn't going to bring anything in, but I forgot about that when I was getting ready to go into work today. And so I did grab some egg bake and a little bit of ground beef. And so, yeah, I just forgot that I was supposed to be fasting. It's Friday. I usually don't fast on Friday, so I didn't think about it. But I had told myself the day before, okay, you haven't fasted all week other than Sunday, so you gotta fast. And I forgot and didn't do it. So I figured, well, in for a penny, in for a pound. So what did I eat for lunch? It wasn't much because I didn't have anything with me. There may have been, I had a hamburger, just a hamburger patty, because somebody was cooking up some excess hamburgers from something a couple months ago that was in the freezer. And so I did have one of those for lunch. When I got back for dinner, I did have some taco meat with sour cream again. I shouldn't have done that because I had done that the day before. So yeah, I did get out for a walk, though. I did walk around my neighborhood. I got home earlier than usual, and that it was still light out. So I decided to go for a little walk. And yeah, that was my day. So kind of a bummer that I haven't fasted pretty much the whole week. So I'm gonna have to jump back on that starting on Sunday. And that's all I have to say. Talk to you later. Bye.
Skipping out on your fasting, Marshall. Oh my goodness. Wait, I guess I've been skipping out on fasting the entire month, so I can't complain too much. But yeah, I don't know. I guess you got to get things straight, get your days figured out, and you know, you got to do what you say you're gonna do. I was watching a show the other day where they said, you know, you gotta change your identity. I'm the kind of person who does this, is what you need to tell yourself. You know, if you want to quit smoking or something like that, you can't say, I'm quitting smoking. You need to say, I am not a smoker, or I am not the kind of person who smokes. And the same kind of thing with any of this stuff. You know, I am the kind of person who fasts when he needs to, or fasts when he says he's going to, or whatever, something like that. I don't know. I get the idea, and I kind of tried to put it in place in my life, just, you know, as I was doing this whole thing from the beginning. Just tell yourself, this is who I am. A lot of times if you say, I'm going to do this every day for a month, and then you miss a day, like right off the top, well, then you just quit. But instead you say, I'm the kind of person who does this every day. If you miss a day, you're like, oh, shoot, you know, I screwed up this one time, but I'm the kind of person who does this every day, so I'll do it again tomorrow. So yeah, I don't know. Just tell yourself that and do it tomorrow instead, or Sunday, or whenever it is. And just, you know, you can't fix the past, unfortunately. As much as I would love to be able to do that. Instead, you got to take now. You've done what you've done, and just be better in the future. You got this. We believe in you, Marshall. All right, folks, we'll see you next time on Big Anklevich on Health.